What if you could remain calm in any crisis, find joy in simple things, and never be controlled by external events again? The ancient philosophy of Stoicism offers exactly this power, not just as an abstract concept, but as a practical approach to daily living. And in this video, you won't just hear about theory. You'll walk away with 10 specific Stoic tools you can start using today. Stoicism isn't about suppressing emotions, it's about mastering them. The wisdom of ancient Stoics like Marcus Aurelius, Epictetus, and Seneca isn't just gathering dust in history books. Their teachings provide practical tools for navigating our complex modern world. Today, I'm sharing 10 powerful Stoic techniques you can implement in your daily life starting now. One of them completely changed how I faced a personal crisis. I'll share that story near the end. Let's be honest, modern life is challenging in ways the ancient Stoics couldn't have imagined. Picture this. You wake up to a flood of notifications. Your day is filled with constant digital distractions. Social media keeps you comparing your behind the scenes to everyone else's highlight reel. We're drowning in information, but starving for wisdom. Many chase material success, only to find it doesn't deliver the happiness they expected. And in these uncertain times, we often feel helpless, lacking control over our circumstances. We're more connected, yet feel more isolated, more informed, yet more confused, more affluent, yet less content. This is exactly where Stoic philosophy can help, by teaching us to focus on what truly matters and what we can actually control. 1. The dichotomy of control. Let's start with the core of all Stoic thinking. The cornerstone of Stoicism is learning to distinguish between what you can and cannot control. As Epictetus wrote, some things are within our power, while others are not. Try this. Create 2 columns in your journal, within my control and outside my control. When facing a situation, separate the elements. You can't control if it rains during your outdoor event, but you can control your preparation and response. This simple mental shift eliminates needless worry and focuses your energy where it matters. 2. Negative visualization, premeditatio malorum. Now here's something counterintuitive. Imagine the worst. The Stoics practiced negative visualization, briefly imagining losing what you value, not to induce anxiety, but to deepen gratitude and prepare for life's uncertainties. Try this. Spend 2 minutes each morning contemplating potential challenges or imagining life without something you take for granted, your health, relationships, or comforts. When I started doing this, I found myself genuinely appreciating my morning coffee, the ability to walk, and conversations with loved ones in entirely new ways. 3. Morning preparation. Once you've visualized what could go wrong, prepare for the day ahead. Stoics began each day by mentally preparing for challenges. Seneca advised, "The unexpected blow strikes hardest." Try this. During your morning routine, take a moment to say, "Today I might face traffic, difficult people, and unexpected problems. I'll respond with patience, understanding, and flexibility." This mental rehearsal weakens potential frustrations and strengthens your resilience. 4th evening reflection. Now that we've set the tone for the day, How about winding down with intention? Stoics ended each day by reviewing their actions without judgment. Marcus Aurelius wrote extensive personal reflections this way. Try this. Spend 5 minutes each evening asking, what did I do well today? Where could I improve? What lessons can I take forward? Don't judge yourself harshly. Observe with curiosity. This practice accelerates personal growth and prevents repeating mistakes. 5. View from above. Feeling overwhelmed by small problems. This technique zooms your mind out, literally. Stoics practiced gaining perspective through what they called the view from above, mentally zooming out to see the cosmic scale. Try this. When overwhelmed, imagine viewing your situation from increasingly distant perspectives, from across the room, then from above your city, then from space. This cosmic viewpoint doesn't dismiss your challenges, but places them in proportion, revealing what truly deserves your emotional energy. 6. Voluntary discomfort. Here's a powerful one. Choose discomfort. Stoics deliberately practice hardship to build resilience and appreciation. Seneca, despite his wealth, regularly practiced living as if he were poor. Try this. Take cold showers occasionally. Skip a meal. Sleep on the floor. Walk instead of drive. I remember walking to work during a freezing winter week, and it made me appreciate my warm bed and hot meals like never before. These small, voluntary discomforts build your tolerance for adversity and deepen gratitude for everyday comforts we take for granted. 7. Memento mori. Remember death. Now this may sound dark, but it's life-affirming. The Stoics kept death in mind, not morbidly, but as motivation to prioritize what truly matters. Try this. Ask yourself, if I knew this was my last year, month, or day, would I spend it as I'm planning to? This reflection cuts through trivialities and focuses you on what's meaningful. I keep a small reminder on my desk that helps me avoid wasting time on petty concerns. 8. Amor fati, love of fate. Let's talk about embracing life as it comes. Stoics practiced amor fati, not just accepting whatever happens, but embracing it as necessary and right. Try this. When facing an obstacle, rather than resisting, ask, how can I use this? Reframe delays, detours, and difficulties as opportunities. That cancelled appointment becomes reading time. That difficult person becomes a teacher of patience. This mindset transforms obstacles into advantages. 9. Philosophical journaling. Time to get personal with your thoughts. The Stoics were prolific writers, documenting their thoughts and progress. Marcus Aurelius never intended his meditations for publication. It was his personal journal. Try this. Spend 5 minutes daily writing your reflections, insights, and applications of Stoic principles. Copy meaningful quotes and reflect on them. This practice internalizes wisdom and tracks your growth. I've found that ideas I write down transform from concepts into actual behaviors. 10. Role models. Last but not least, who do you look up to? Stoics actively emulated people who embodied virtues they admired. Try this. Identify people, historical, contemporary, or fictional, who demonstrate Stoic qualities like courage, justice, temperance, and wisdom. When facing decisions, ask, what would they do in this situation? This mental role-playing helps build character by drawing on the wisdom of others. Let me share how the dichotomy of control, that first principle, transformed my approach to a major challenge. Last year, my carefully planned project faced a crisis when a key team member quit unexpectedly 1 week before our deadline. Initially, I was overwhelmed with worry about the deadline, others' opinions, and potential failure. Then I remembered to separate what I could control from what I couldn't. I couldn't control that my colleague left or the approaching deadline, but I could control my response, my focus, my communication with stakeholders, and my attitude toward the challenge. Drawing a literal circle of control on paper clarified my thinking immediately. Inside the circle, my effort, my adaptability, my planning. Outside, others' decisions, external judgments, ultimate outcomes. By focusing exclusively on what was within my circle of control, I found unexpected solutions, including talents in team members who stepped up when given the chance. We not only met the deadline, but delivered better work than originally planned. As Epictetus wrote, "Make the best use of what is in your power and take the rest as it happens." When I truly applied this principle, I experienced a profound sense of freedom, not from the challenge itself, but from the unnecessary suffering that comes from fighting what can't be changed. These 10 Stoic practices aren't separate techniques, but form a comprehensive system for living well. Remember, Stoicism isn't about eliminating emotions or becoming coldly logical. It's about choosing wiser responses that align with our deeper values. By implementing these practices daily, you'll develop what the Stoics prize most: inner freedom. The freedom that comes from focusing only on what you can control, finding opportunity in every obstacle, and remaining unshaken by external events. Which of these 10 Stoic practices will you try first? Let me know in the comments below. If even one of these ideas made you stop and think, imagine the transformation from applying all 10. Hit subscribe for more philosophical content you can apply to your daily life. Next week, I'll be diving deeper into how the Stoics found happiness in a world of chaos. Until then, remember what is in your control and take the rest as it comes.